fishing trip.
Long. I got Quick Trip biscuits about got me dried out.
Do you want your drink?
No, I'm good. We're heading out. Stay the night in Tulsa. Gonna go out on Lake Keystone this morning. Ready to get in on them. I'm pumped. I told Sis I was gonna catch a fish twice as big as her, so I keep my word.
It's happening.
It's happening.
All right, y'all. We'll see you there.
See you in a bit. Jacked up.
Real life footage of Derek getting excited.
Ready to go. It's been a long time coming. We're gonna get him.
Here we go.
Man, look at all them seagulls. Or lake gulls.
Boots up. Sometimes it takes a little while for the, so there's a black box, it goes to the transducer, and the transducer comes to the live scope. Sometimes it takes a while to kick it in. I just flipped the power on when we left, so. But no, we're basically, all of our casts are going to be like 15 feet or closer.
Oh wow.
So we're not casting real far. It's really more about accuracy than it is anything. We are throwing bait casters, but they don't backlash.
Yeah.
So half the people I've had out here this week's never touched one.
Oh, that's cool.
And they've caught fish. So it's about how, so you just, you know.
Oh yeah.
Super easy. So basically gonna throw it out to where the fish is. We're gonna be following it. We're gonna be looking at it on the screen. It's like playing a video game. This arrow in front of the trolling motor there, right there, that pretty much tells you where the fish are. So we're going to be following that fish back and forth. And I'm like, all right there. Then I'll say 12 feet. You make a pitch right in front of that arrow. You got to hit the line coming off of it. Again, that line's probably this big. You just imagine a little thin line and you got to hit it like that.
Cool.
Again, that's probably 14 foot, 15 foot.
Yeah.
Come on now. Hang on yet. So, but other than that, no, it's pretty simple. We're gonna go. You're gonna throw it. As soon as you throw it, your hands have to be in position because we might have to set the hook pretty quick. So this is kind of where I like to be, here or here. Then I'll tell you when to click it, and then you're ready. And then I'll tell you when to reel it. You'll reel it about this fast. If I say pick it up just a little bit faster, just whatever you do, don't do that right there because these are really fast reels. So the hook will shoot up really fast. Typically, we'll hit the fish and end up not hitting. So
gotcha.
This is live scope. It's basically a camera underwater. Wherever that's pointing, that's what we're looking at. You make your pitch. Now watch the screen. There goes the hook.
Oh wow.
Now it's like a video game. This is the controller. You're controlling the hook in the water, up and down. Basically, you get that below the fish, and that's how we're gonna snag it.
Perfect.
So, if you want to practice making a few casts,
Yeah.
again, 10 or 12 feet, nothing hard, just like that, and then click it. Reel it just a little bit. Stop. And then you're gonna set the hook when we get it under the fish. You set the hook. You don't have to break your back. It's more. Think of it more as you want the hook to move really fast, not really hard. So just one big snap. If you miss him, reel it all the way back in. Get ready to make another cast.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. Click it. Yep. Now some of these fish are going to be like 2 foot under the surface. So when you make your cast, you pretty much have to switch your hands in the air.
You're gonna be right on.
And you're going to have to click it when it hits the water, and we'll reel it, you know, a little bit faster, and then set the hook.
Okay.
Hopefully they're going to be down 4 or 5 foot at least. Other than that, you know, we can figure out all the other little stuff throughout the day. Everything you see on the screen is pretty much fish.
Oh yeah.
Lots of shad, carp, gar, everything else you can think of.
And they mainly eat like plankton and stuff like that, huh?
So the paddlefish, that's what they're doing. They swim around with their mouth open, just filtering the water.
It's like freshwater whales or something.
Pretty much, that's what it is. We caught some good ones in this pocket. on that other side. And on this side. Now, there'll be a time where we find, you know, 8 or 10 of them on the screen at a time. There's one right there. So if they're swimming left on the screen, they're swimming towards the arrow.
Oh, okay.
If they're swimming, see he's turning.
Mm-hmm.
If they're swimming away from it, see he's facing right now on the screen. Facing right, they're swimming away from the arrow.
Oh, that is cool.
You see his bill,
Yeah.
his hands, and you can come look at this too if you want.
This, you can see like his whole outline.
Everything is fish.
Yeah.
Yep, that right there is the one we're going to go after. You can see his fins hanging down. It's not a bad fish to start. You know. So, all right, so just get ready to make the cast.
Okay.
And right there, about 12 foot.
Just right
Yep,
from
look at the
there.
arrow, make your cast. There you go, now let it sink. And click it, reel it slow. Stop, set the hook. Just like that. We were a little right, but we were practicing.
Gotcha.
Yep, a little bit faster, a little bit harder on the hook set.
Okay.
Again, you get one swing at them, and then you pretty much reel it back in. Reel in, stop. Now, just like that. So he was behind that fish by a foot. So he looked like a round circle in there because he's out there. We'll fix that. And he was swimming that way. And we missed his right behind.
Gotcha.
I try to keep an eye on that every time it comes out of the water. It does get turned up every now and then. Right there, about 10 feet. And click it. Reel it. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Set the hook.
Oh.
Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Whoa.
There he is.
Yep. That's one we need on video.
Oh my gosh.
Is your gopher one?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
It's like I got an S10 hooked in.
Nice and easy. Just if he runs, he runs. Biggest focus is just keeping tension on it. Some of them won't fight that hard. They'll just kind of come right on in. And then some of them.
There he goes.
And what you'll do, I know there's not a lot of room, but if you can swing right when he's on the right like that.
Okay.
You know, like that right here. And then I will get right here, and this is where I'll land him. I'll tail rope him with this pole.
He's just not letting me do anything. That is sick.
Everybody comes out here and does it.
Yeah. It's the best.
Most people come out here and catch the biggest fish they ever caught.
I think this is probably the biggest fish I've ever
This is a
caught.
little one.
Really? Oh gosh. Yeah, he's just down there. He's not.
Be ready because they'll go out and they'll turn and swim through the boat.
Oh yeah.
All you can do is keep up with them.
Kind of like how channel cat do, huh?
If you ever think they come off, reel as fast as you possibly can.
I mean, I don't feel like he's moving anywhere.
Oklahoma's equivalent to deep sea fishing.
I went deep sea fishing and caught like a 1 pound whiting. So this is a lot better than my experience.
I have people all the time going, yeah, we went to Hawaii for 3 days. It was $500 a person. I said, well, did you catch any fish? Yeah, we caught one in 3 days. I'm like, really? Yeah, there was one small mahi. He tasted good though.
He tasted good though.
I'm like, I don't feel like fun.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Oh man.
So that's just a little eater size. So tension on him. Even after I rope him, keep tension on him.
Okay.
I don't like this rope.
I'm sure. She would be having a fit.
Just keep tension on it.
Got him right in that lower fin.
That's where we're always aiming, right in the middle of it.
Oh my
Now you
gosh.
can drop it down.
Okay.
There we go.
And that's a little one?
That's a little.
Holy.
Just open that big mouth up, and then a little hinge down and be like way down here, and they just swim through the water. Just
They're like old people. They just run around with their mouths.
Yeah.
that's what they do. Yep.
Just the senior citizens of the lake.
Yep. So,
Awesome.
we throw them back. We always go head first. Gotta get them back down. It's not real hot, so we don't have to worry about them too much down the water. Summertime, I got about a 2-minute rule. We'll get them, all the phones ready, we'll pull it in, weigh it if we need to, throw it on the lap, take a picture, right back in.
Awesome.
Again, right now we got 55-degree water temperatures.
Oh yeah.
Got 60 degrees today. It's so not real hot. So it'll be good.
You're up.
I'm up.
Yeah.
They're all laying in it. Let's try that. Right here. Alright, right there.
There you go.
Hold on tight.
Hold on tight.
Hold on. Yep, come over. Yep.
Hold on tight.
Grab the rod.
Grab the rod.
You got a hold right there.
Okay.
There, now real fast.
You got it.
Lord.
Just hold on to him.
He wasn't expecting it. And you can set this to it too. Just remember, keep it tight because they will come off. Try to hold it up if you can. If you point the rod at them, they'll come off.
Oh, he's running with it.
Keep tension on him. Keep tension on him.
This is crazy. Come on. Oh, he is not happy.
Yeah, that's nice. You got him.
Yep, try to get the rod up just a little. There you go.
You're meaner than him. Give it to him. Here it comes. There he is. Wow.
Hold on tight. He may not be tired. I got it. If we chase him around, he may be tired.
I guarantee it.
Wow.
Down the boat. Long one.
Wow. Now he's gonna act up. What do you think about that?
That's a long one. That's probably a male. Yeah. It's cool when you dark. It's great. Yeah. Oh, you want to take a picture?
Yeah.
You want to do a lap picture? You hold him up by the tail.
I'll hold it up by his tail. It's heavy.
Yeah, he's gonna be probably 52.
Maybe let's
somewhere in
do
there.
the lap.
You do the lap?
Yeah.
Okay. So hop up in that chair right there. So I'm gonna set him up there and you'll take a drive. Snap the picture. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, God. Woo! He's lively.
Good turn. Go back where? Right there, 12 foot. Oh, drop the rod, drop. Set the hook. Good. So say we can just wrap it up. Clicked it early.
Yeah.
That's okay. If you're close enough, we can drop the rod enough and still get it under him. Make sure it's still wrapped.
Yeah.
One more time. There you go. Oh, that was really good. Good eye on that. Alright. There, 10 feet. Perfect. And click it. Reel it slow. Reel it. Stop. Now.
There he is. God. I'm going to turn the boat to hold on. Oh, he's pissed.
Yep, just keep it low. Swing him back right. Coming up quick though.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, wow.
Got a fish?
Good fish.
Hold on tight. He didn't run very hard, so.
Mm-mm.
So this one we're not going to keep out too long. We'll take a picture. Just
Okay.
because we hooked him in the gill there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not.
So the reason he didn't run is because we hooked him up front like that. So you controlled his head. So he couldn't put his head down and run. Alright, much better fish. There we go. Big old fish.
Wow.
You're probably looking at 72, 72, somewhere in there.
That's awesome.
Crazy. I'm freaking shaking, man.
Hey, you just drop in that hole. Be ready. Heck yeah, that's a good one.
I'm full of caviar, huh?
Caviar or just, so this lake for some reason, any other lake that would be a female 100%. This lake, these fish are different. I don't know, I've talked to the biologists about them, I've talked to the researchers. They don't know why these fish are like this, but that could be just about it.
Wow.
Like they're bigger, they're stronger, and he's not bleeding that. So
No,
it looked like he was bleeding when out there. That's why I was like, we'll get him in quick, but he's good. These fish are meaner.
Yeah, he's
Crazy.
beautiful.
So that's crazy. Like we cleaned fish yesterday, and it was just, they were like had just 15 pounds of fat in them.
That's
And you'd clean them, and you'd think they're females, but they're males.
Oh,
Wow.
So yeah, it's hard to tell what that one is.
Man.
That's
That felt like a whole different fish, man. That sucker, when he hit, it just blew.
Get all the hops out now. He's short. Let's say if he was 8 inches longer, that sucker would be 80 pounder.
He's short, he's stubby.
72. Are you ready?
Yep.
God, they're so strong.
I know.
God, it's all I can do to the boat.
I'd say so.
That's a great one.
Right there, 10 foot. There we go. And reel it slow. Keep reeling, set the hook.
Oh, yeah, there he is. There he is. Yeah, sure enough. Well, that is a long fish. Heck yeah.
He's 5.5 foot long. Probably he's a little over that. The rubber is 6 foot. He's probably 5'7", 5'8".
That is cool.
Nice. Long
The rug
bill.
is 6 feet.
Yep.
Dang.
That's a 4x6 rug.
He's close to you, babe.
I got money that's like 5 foot.
Yeah.
And he caught an 80 pounder that was like 6.5.
He about to step up
He
there.
was holding it right here like this, and it was touching the floor. It made it look way bigger than it. I mean, it was a big fish, but it looked even bigger.
That's awesome.
All right. How you want to do it?
Oh,
Do a lat picture, hold it up.
I can just hold him up.
Okay. This is the calm before the storm. I got a good one. Hey, give me a kiss. Long paddle.
Trying to spoon me.
Hold on, we'll turn it. Watch the waves, they're gonna be rocking us.
is.
Always kind of having fun. Me and one of them, so that's because we're up here just snagging these things, having fun.
Yeah.
And I took a piece of my hot dog and put it on the hook.
Uh-huh.
Pitched it out. The first cast, I was like, a bite. I set the hook and caught him. They were like,
Hot dogs.
Hot dog.
Yeah, hot dogs work like a champ.
There he is. There he is. Yeah. He's a little bigger. I was thinking 65. He's maybe bigger than that. He's bigger than 65.
He felt like it. He took off.
Start over.
This is.
Way out.
Yeah, he caught a second wind on that one. Yes.
That was pretty smooth.
It's like he needs to get a little attention off him again.
Oh, he's gonna pull me in. Short stubby, he's not really short.
You're like, what's hassling him?
What's crazy is I pass on fish like that all the time. We catch so many out there.
Yes.
We'll go look. Just passing up 80 pounders.
That's
And then my next group will get out here and we'll be running. And they're like, oh, there's one. I'm like, yeah, it's a 70. You don't. And they're like, that's a 70-pound fish. I'm like, I gotta get in the mindset. This is a different group.
Yeah.
Most people have never seen a 70-pound fish. Nice.
It's seriously.
Right there, Tim. Maybe all right.
There he is. Real. Oh. Keep a hold of it. Don't let him fool you. You got it. Good job. Keep tension. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Come on, big boy. Wow. Oh, nice. He is mad.
That's a giant.
Heck yeah. Good joke about that. Oh my gosh.
That's
She is big.
That's a big one.
Big mama.
You got her, babe.
Is that a girl? Is it a female or a male?
Probably. Look at that big sucker.
Wow. Good job.
As soon as you get one.
Hit her on the head. Oh, yes. That's a big mama. Wow.
See, these don't they're so big that just what'd you see the 97? I think it
Giant.
it's a big
That's a big fish.
Wow.
It's not the same fish.
That's crazy.
See, those big
That's a
fish do that
6
right
foot.
there. She's just kind of just it ain't even larger. That's what they all do, the big ones.
Wow.
Oh, she's been hit by a boat. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Holy moly.
Oh, wow.
She's been hit by a boat.
That's crazy.
She's just sore.
Oh.
Well, I've caught fish that's been hit by boats quite a bit. I've never caught one that's big. Seen one that's big hit by a boat.
Wow.
Smacked by a boat. Man.
Wow.
Holy.
That's crazy. Poor mama.
That's gruesome.
Here you go, girl.
Yeah, even her looked like her bill's a little messed
Yeah,
up.
that's
on the front, too.
that looks like that's an old one there.
Yeah,
You know, that's just being so old.
she's just been through it.
She has been hit by a boat. What's crazy is that
Cartilage.
that'll scar up, and she'll be just fine. So that's why she didn't fight. She's just sore.
How big you think she is?
She's gonna be.
Wow.
That's incredible. She's just fine.
Oh, like, please put me out of my misery. She'll be feeling all right here.
That's crazy.
Like picking up the
Wow.
little kid.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ready? 101. Yeah. Almost 102.
Wow. Congrats. That's awesome. What a way to end.
We finally made it back home. We've got sore arms and full hearts. What an epic adventure.
That's crazy, you guys.
It's been on my bucket list for a long time, and Cameron with Oklahoma Paddlefish Guide Services, he showed out. I mean, it was more than I could have wished for.
Shout out Cameron. You were
Shout
the
out
best.
Cameron, great guy. highly recommend if you're looking to go on a trip in Oklahoma. They're your people. Wow, yeah, I think I at least caught 2 that were 70 plus. My big fish being 101.8.
Mine was 97.5 pounds. That's like 3 toddlers.
Just incredible. My big fish actually ended up being wounded. We think she got hit by a boat maybe around a week ago. But wow, she was still strong, healthy.
She was healing really good, and she was healthy acting. Like, she was kind of lethargic, but she did a really good job of, like,
Yeah.
keeping her health.
Cameron had seen these type of things before, and so we talked about it, and we determined that we think she would heal up and she's going to live a full life. We hate to just, put a fish out of her misery that at that age, because it takes a lot of years for a fish to get that big as a paddlefish, and it looks really gruesome. Sometimes nature is gruesome, but all in all, I think she's going to be just fine, and I hope she puts up a fight for the next guy. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I know we had a blast.
Yeah, we had a great time. It was really cool. Cameron was really informative. So you may have noticed in the video him kind of educating us on what to do or how to cast. Everything that we did, we used a bait caster, but bougie wife that I am, I'm not too great with bait casters, but the kind of line and the kind of reel that it was, I never backlashed once. So if you're worried about that, don't be worried. Bougie wife here was fine the whole time with that. And he also explained to us that the paddlefish, the whole top of them is cartilage. So where that big mama was wounded, all of that was cartilage, so it's going to heal back just fine.
Yeah. But yeah, he was very informative. We're used to pond hopping and things. I've never experienced something like that. And so, yeah, he walked us through step by step, very patient, understanding. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, follow me on my socials, Derek Henderson.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Check us out. Stay tuned for more content. I'm looking forward to pursuing this even more.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.